gonna do, what we can do on this end right here. Then I'm gonna get on that goddamn. Then I'm gonna get on that motherfucking last guitar.
I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me. No conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago. This crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
I got 22 yards. Samson.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Take it. Take it easy.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Huh? Oh, no, man. Man, I'm just killing time. That's it. I just got off the goddamn duty and shit. I got tired of playing that. Play it. Yeah, I've been fucking with that wedding. I'm gonna play this game. I might jump on that last of all. Play that a little bit. Man, that shit right there, bro. That shit, man. But shit, you know it ain't no motive, but shit, for a story. But that bitch goddamn a good story game, man.
Now the first carry from Dalvin Cook. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down now.
Hell no.
It's Cook.
We'll let you do that.
He got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of 2. Now third down.
I can't let him beat me.
Nice play right there to stop him behind
normal,
the line.
man.
But I want to see how this
I be
defense
playing
continues
this
to
shit.
play
Most
him here in the
motherfuckers play
first
with
half.
mobile
Yeah,
quarterback.
you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
No,
You have to
motherfucker.
make sure that
Pick
you
it.
bottle him
Pick
in
it. Come
at
on.
varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
Hell yeah, they love to goddamn
Now
get the
throwing on
cheese.
third down there, but he cannot
goddamn
connect.
Lamar
So on
Jackson.
fourth down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Pulled in at the 24.
They get all you can. Oh.
A great return
Get all
there
you
of
can,
22
my nigga.
yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 46.
Falcon my team, so I can't.
They'll run for the first time with
I
Devontae Freeman.
can't play with. I don't play with nobody
And
but
down
my
he
team.
goes at the 49, a
I ain't never
3-yard
want a nigga
pickup.
like that.
A gain of 3, second down. From just shy of midfield, Ryan, and it's hauled in.
Damn,
by
I thought
Austin
you about to
Hooper.
knock that bit loose.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle.
I don't even know why y'all gave up digs, though,
Things up for
young
you on the
man.
outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as
I ain't
well.
gonna tell
And
you
he's
no
got
lie,
it.
boy. I do appreciate y'all, nigga, boy. Shit. Look, boy, I hate them Saints, boy. I hate them bitches, boy. Y'all be getting them niggas the business,
Last
boy.
run
Them
got a
niggas be
couple. Here's
crying.
second and 8.
They cheated. Hey, shit, boy. I be loving that shit. I be loving that shit, boy. I got homeboy that like the goddamn.
To throw
Oh,
is
hell no.
Ryan.
Get rid of that
And
shit.
that is
Damn.
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Ryan.
Shit.
They'll set up the screen
God
for Freeman.
damn it.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Oh, I'm punting the ball.
On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt.
Hey, you ain't got to question that. I'm punting the ball because I'm trying to pin you deep. Damn, I overkicked that motherfucker. I'm trying to pin your ass shit. I ain't trying to give you that good field position. You got to work for that shit.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem
that
is.
bitch killed up the first game
who my
when we played
playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and make the offense move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
On second and 9.
Ooh, I seen him too late.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'm so glad we got rid of that motherfucker. Oh. Yeah, that big boy. Everybody got
Cousins now to throw on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook.
You took a screen.
Here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Old boy from Clemson.
Facing a second and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Here's Cousins.
Got him.
Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will score.
Now that nigga had me, boy. I had to undercut that shit, boy.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
No, I have to do it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
I got there.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Don't give me no motherfucking time. Give me an ankle bracelet, nigga. Give me an ankle. I do goddamn BB in the goddamn, because I'm from Georgia, but I live in the goddamn Commonwealth of Virginia. This bullshit. Man, don't never move this.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. A punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
On second down, Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. Third and short yardage, Cousins. And he's
I don't know why I ain't get him. I passed the nigga.
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
I passed the nigga.
And they go flying past the marker for a gain of
my
nearly 30 yards. First down, here's the run with Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Like he did on
Even
us
though
in
they
the
gave up
regular
more than they
season.
wanted to on that
He did
play,
them bad.
it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On second and a couple. Cousins.
Hey, you got me. I bit for that bit. I bit hard.
Down he goes as they work it
I bit
inside
hard
the
for
10
that.
to the 7.
Hey, lad, I bit hard for
Good
that.
pickup there,
Bro.
26 yards.
Look at this and run. Yeah.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
On man.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They try again with Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up third and goal.
And I hope that goddamn they do better with the AI, man.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
He'll have a tackle, but he just stand down.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Bailey's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I got to play it. We got to leave. We get the ball back.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And some space here. He's able to rip off 32 on that one.
But I thought he was
first down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Got it. 55.
On first down, Ryan. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
I needed that nigga. I needed that nigga out the way, boy. I didn't think I was going to have the time to throw that bitch, but I needed that nigga out the way.
Good for 37 yards.
Sensation.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They run. Devontae Freeman. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Ain't no force about
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back.
Again, it'll be Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, you was in there. I thought I would stop. I was going to set up for the
is winding down. And the Falcons push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
But that grill, meat on the grill, that shit. Oh. God damn.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, I just going to say that nigga recaught that
down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I thought he recaught it.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Get his shit together.
Final play of the half, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
They should have paid it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Shit. Ooh, boy.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
That nigga jumped up in the air. What the fuck was that?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on.
I just want to get what I can.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Check, lucky.
Again, they'll run with Freeman.
That nigga cleared it. Go, nigga, go.
First down and more. And a cut to the sideline. And a touchdown.
Well, I didn't think that shit was going to be like that. But goddamn, what's the name cleared the bitch out, though?
Touchdown of the night. And the Falcons push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Like my brother in California, he be playing. When me and him gonna play later on. Once he get back, supposedly when he get home.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And
their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just gotta get back to it, right?
You
Put
got
your shoulder
campaign
against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
But we be on motion. Playing with that shit, man. Please.
They run.
That shit ain't there. I had a goddamn.
This has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
When we first started playing,
throwing on second down. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Good job.
And some room to maneuver. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
Sometimes they go more.
Cousins
okay, that should have waited time.
Completes it to the fullback hand.
I had to take that one away. You go on the knee.
He'll be stopped at the 6.
I had to take that bitch away.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try
oh, I thought you were going to cut it back inside.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw his Cousins toward the end
what the hell was that? It should have been a pick.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly
no, did you
has
just
been
see
contested.
He caught the bit. Look at this shit. He caught the bit. I hit him, and he got there
knowing
popped
each
out.
other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
I thought that was the goddamn. I thought that was a pick because I had goddamn Deion Jones.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit now. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That nigga goddamn, boy, that nigga had that hand.
Inside the 45-yard line.
I ain't never went out, Brandon.
That's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, get ready. 25. All day, every day, any day. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, box truck. Mike, 55.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan.
Oh, he picked it. Oh, I thought you about to pick it.
Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
You know somebody in real life, though. Ain't bullshit. I'm talking about goddamn this nigga.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Damn, I kicked a bit too far. Yeah, we got the kicker that goddamn, the kicker that came from San Diego. That bit trash. The fucking Asian dude. Yeah, that bit trash.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it much harder, puts more pressure on every possession.
Get him, Isaiah Oliver.
Go ahead and get sick.
God.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, an 80-yard touchdown, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
No, you hit that. You missed that bit? No, you hit
Bailey
that bit.
now to kick
you
it
hit
away
it. You
after
hit
the
it because you had
touchdown.
12. So you kicked 2 field goals.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offensive plays here.
God damn it, he got on a nigga that I needed him to.
This is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be
That's the
plays
nigga
that
I needed that nigga to get on.
and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Hey, express. 21.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
I had to cut
They'll
that
be
bit
taken
back.
down
That
at
ain't
the
down.
48 for a pickup of 2
That one down.
yards.
Hey, look, I ain't even
Offensively,
gonna
with the
bullshit
lead, you wanna
you. That
run the ball,
one
keep the
down
clock
right there.
going,
That
but
one moved.
You also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think
What
about
the
all the
fuck I
practices
did?
we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I ain't even know what play
Now the
that ball.
Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just
Can't
their
take no
first. They'll be
chance.
down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Mighty 280. 55. Take that hand with that. 21. Watch 55. Check.
From just shy of midfield, Ryan.
Oh, come on now.
They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was it.
Those passes out that
That
far
was
wide
it.
always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Wait.
Hey, 59, ready. Hey, wahoo. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
That's all I need. That
He's
first
got the
down.
first down and more inside the 40.
That's
and
all.
finally brought down at the 38.
Hey, look.
14 yards there.
Look
and a
how
Falcon first
goddamn,
down.
boy, I ain't gonna tell you no
Just sit on
lie.
it here.
My
Could
heart
they
wanted to
had
go
throw the
deep,
ball
but I
third
said,
down?
hell
Got
no.
the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Hey, watch it, watch it. 51, shove. Let him go.
On 1st down, Freeman.
Give me 4.
On the tackle, it's Trey Waynes.
I ain't gonna bullshit you, boy. I wanted to go
4th
deep,
quarter,
boy.
down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game.
Hell no. I'm gonna lose some yard doing that shit right there. It'll be real different, man.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Freeman again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the street.
Oh,
He can't get
look.
He's taken
See,
down.
I'm gonna tell you like this right here.
Huge play at this point
And
in
I'm
the
gonna be
game.
straight up with you.
Drops
I'm gonna
it.
be 100 with you. I'm gonna be 100 with you now. Only reason you got that sack. The only reason you got that sack. Because I was looking at what's his name. I'm not even gonna sit here and tell you no lie. When I
There's
seen
Matt
that shit,
Bosher now as he's on to punt for
oh,
Atlanta.
you didn't call no timeout. I ain't gonna kick it in the end zone this time.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
I was watching
as
Rick.
they get it with under a minute to go
Because
now
I was
in the
gonna throw
football
it. I was
game.
gonna throw that bit deep. But then I said no, and I tried to come back. Just to get the first down. That's the only reason. I ain't gonna bullshit you now. As soon as I seen that motherfucker adjust, I said, oh yeah, I can get Ridley. But I really wasn't comfortable.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for Atlanta.
I ain't gonna kick this bitch out of goddamn back down this time. God damn, I ain't even put that much power. Oh no, that shit right there, that shit that you did that shit ain't happening this time. That shit ain't happening no more.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Oh, do it.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a first down.
Don't do it.
Cousins now from the 50. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, you gonna let it tick out? I ain't gonna say nothing. GG, man.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the rest. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch it, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They LA, they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that haters, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist. On the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long that I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. Ex slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist. On the wrist, all on the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freezer. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Ay, why I never saw you in the field though? Ay, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euro. shake 'em. I invite 'em to the fire, then I bake 'em. I'ma break 'em. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work. I don't think they really heard me like. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me. I am up, #1 seed. Ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Okay.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Physical play on the football,
there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Check 99. Check 99.
Throwing now is Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11. Throwing on 1st is Wentz.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Those trash-ass wide receivers.
Before being stopped just before the 35.
That shit ain't going to keep working. You going to throw a pick. You going to throw the pick.
In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
About fouled him.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Freeman. And an alley to run.
Come on, he ain't gonna catch him. He ain't gonna catch him.
Not gonna get him. Touchdown.
He ain't gonna catch him.
Devontae Freeman, 62 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Got to settle for 3.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick.
Right again.
The extra point. That's it.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. On first down, they run with Howard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. They'll run on first down. Howard. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on.
No, brother.
Natural light best.
No, brother.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
No, brother.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, Pac-Man. Waiting.
What's that in? We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. On first, they go right back to Howard. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run with Howard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
No, but you going to do the 3rd down. You put that bitch in that back.
35, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Running with Howard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Better take the punt, bro. That shit seem good. Better take the motherfucking punt, my nigga. Shit. Just saying.
No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Going for it with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game. Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
We ain't got to do none of that shit that man talking about. Let's go. That's what I need, a dog fight. We don't need no dog fight.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Come on.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
But that nigga loves zone. And that shit is just fucked
To
up.
throw is Ryan. Caught by Jones.
First
He's
down.
taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
On first down, Freeman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Yeah.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Told you I was going to break one. Bye-bye.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Bye-bye.
Devontae Freeman.
Told him
Second
I was going to
touchdown
break
here in this
it.
first half. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Shit, they ain't got to think nothing.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Make sure I hit the field goal, though.
And that makes it 14-10.
There you go, baby.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front.
I think you're going to keep doing that same motherfucking play. I don't make no adjustment.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Howard. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Adjustment is a motherfucker.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Now Wentz on third down. Completes it to Aguilar.
Shout.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Now you want to try to pick a play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Wentz on the give to Sanders. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Let me go and get this shit away. Put this shit away. Let me put this shit away. This drive.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
You doing exactly what I want you to do.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman.
You doing exactly what I want you to do.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike. Hey, we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Wait. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Hey, Charlie. Watch the shit. 53's the Mike. 53.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Shit, he gone again. He gone again.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 39 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he has the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
I don't care about the return. You gotta give me the ball back. Anyway, go. He gonna give it to me. I'm gonna take it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
I'm going to do it, but I'm going to got that.
Okay. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. They'll run on first down. Sanders. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's what I want you to do.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. On first down.
Yeah.
It's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second and 12, Wentz. His throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but now it'll be third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
Ben, don't break.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run with the former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Wentz now on first down. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield.
Get in.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I really don't give a fuck about that shit you pickle.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check safety.
On second down, Clement. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Delay a game.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
And he missed it.
No, and the increased distance may have cost him there as it is no good.
You trusting like that?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Oh, that wasn't kickoff go like that.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Well, it don't matter. Shit, you can run the clock, goddamn it. Shit, hey. It's third quarter. That's in my
The
favor.
last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Check. We want it. Come to my world. 6 guys.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh,
it's
they
Freeman,
fucked me.
and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that
That ain't
securing the point of
precarious.
attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Fuck it, let that be. Fuck it, I can go get another bill. Shit.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
I don't have to snap no play.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I ain't even on the motherfucking playbook up on your ass.
Let's get it. 280. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Watch the eye. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Here we go. 22. Watch twins. Watch twins.
To throw on third down. Ryan. Jones has it.
Easy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check four. Hey,
Freeman.
Oh,
I
that
think
bit
this
got
defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Tighten up. 51, Tom.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Looking deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Howard.
Boy, that shit ain't
After getting
working.
stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
That shit is not working.
About those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Come on, nigga.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here of what could be their final drive. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First down, Eagle.
Let's go. Great. Kill. Turn
Right back to Sanders on first down. And after a good gain last play,
You got to get Sanders.
as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
That don't mean shit. You try to eat the clock all you want.
It's a 2nd down run with
You
Sanders.
can.
And he's swallowed up right
3
near the line of
points don't
scrimmage.
do you no good.
No gain that time, but it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
And I'll call my
The
play
Eagles going
before
to
you.
take the first of their timeouts as
Yeah.
they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds
You
remaining in the
better.
4th.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella,
Ain't
he just
now.
ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. He's back to throw. This is caught by Jackson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders.
Nope.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
You ain't gonna run that bit. Tell you that much.
Once again with Sanders. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Don't miss it.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Come on, kick that bit. You finna go get them?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Hey,
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let him text you. Oh, okay.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
53's the month. 53. Check 53. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Here's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Is looking for Ridley again, but it's going to be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One last shot for Ryan.